Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses, gang, and this is the Like It or Not podcast, episode 30. You guys out there, excuse me, man. This is a little hoarse, but we have some cool topics, and I do have to add my co-host in here, man. It's been a pretty dark week, but we have to put some light on it, man. Of course, because it's not only about to be spraying out this thing, but it is Super Bowl Sunday, man. So all the people who are not planning just be planning on pregame, and I just want to give you a little entertainment and education, a little agitation before you get into some agitation, especially if you're an Eagles fan, because I already came on W. Those Kansas City Chiefs are about to, do what Chiefs do and come back with that win once again. But I'm waiting for one of my best friends, man, my cousin, to come on here so we could go ahead and give you some of this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. And I thank you for having patience, man. Shout out to all of the family that's on Instagram. Shout out to all the family that's watching this on YouTube, having a good time, having a good sleepy Sunday. And I want you to just do it my way. So what you need to do is like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell so you get a notification every time we go live. No jive, man. We do this every Sunday. And like I said, man, the last video that we did is pretty much, unfortunately, we need some more organization. So every day, every Sunday is not going to be the same time, but it is what it is, man. So, yeah, you already know. So, what we have a plethora of topics. It's all over the place, but it's pretty, the theme is pretty dark, man. But of course, when you come from the sun, we tend to bring light. We definitely have to speak on that Simple the P private secret funeral. We have to speak on the secret baby of Aaliyah and R. Kelly. We have to speak on Gucci Mane having a baby, man. Shout out to Gucci Mane and shout out to Keisha Kior for blessing us with another contribution to beautiful earth. Man, shout out to Iceland. Iceland was actually born on the same day as Project Pat. Gucci set out his mouth Project Pat with his favorite rapper, and it's not with irony that his baby was born on the same day as his favorite rapper. But yes, we finally have my co-host. What's up with it, man?
Oh, yeah, what up, man? Try to think the.
Oh, and another topic, I finally got my dreads put in, man. Beautiful. We have Drake being implemented with the XXX murder case, which is we're gonna get to that. Kodak Black just got enrolled in ASU. Jay Prince versus Cardi B and Offset. Teens only in Chicago. Well, not only in Chicago. There's other places that turn up like this. Force white people to sit in the back of the bus and honor Black History Month. I'm definitely going to talk about that. And rapper Boosie Badass, FKA, formerly known as Lil Boosie, says the word economy wrong and uses it in a way that is totally disrespectful to the English language. All right, man, let's get into it. So the first thing I did want to talk about was for y'all that don't know, man. We just lost one of my favorite YouTuber, actually, Philip Brandon Gilmore, also known as Sinful the P, on December 26th in Toronto, Canada. He was mentioned a lot on No Jumper. If you don't know what No Jumper is, you live under a rock. But his brother got on with his blood brother got on the live with one of his friends, a good friend, somebody he considered. and took the YouTubers' money, took the family's money, my money, and everybody who contributed to saying at any points money, and had a private funeral, and just totally disrespected this man's death, life, and legacy. If you want to see that video, all you have to do is go to Freezes It, FREEZEIZIT, on YouTube and watch that back and forth that they had that debate, that argument. And we spoke about that briefly, bro. If you want to speak on that first, just open it up, give them some details on that situation. I gave you a lot of information. Just tell them a little bit of what you remember.
Oh shoot.
It's like doing this clicking thing, man. Oh, you're turning it up? All right, cool.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, cool. We got the audio situation figured out now. Other ones I had on all day working out and everything, so they died on me.
Oh, for sure, man. Hey, how you living right, man? You living right.
Yeah, so like I said, like I said, shout out to Gucci and his wife for having a baby. And I don't even know what to say about. I know you already gave the list out to of what we're gonna do, but Jay Prince, what is you doing, man? What is you
No,
doing?
bro. Did you hear what I was talking? I was talking about the freezes it, Sam for the Peace funeral situation. But you could go ahead and
Oh,
go.
oh, oh,
Yeah.
like I said, I had difficulty. I thought, my bad. Like I
Oh
said,
no, it's cool.
yeah, I didn't hear anything of that. Okay,
Okay.
so how you gonna do your own blood brother like that?
Mhm.
How you gonna do your own blood brother like that? That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. How you gonna do your blood brother like that?
So just, I mean, because just to touch on it, guys, and I hope can you hear me? Cause my hoarseness. Um, the YouTuber, influencer, personality, he left the I don't know the sum of money, but it was his, and it was the money that the fans and the family, like such as me, such as myself, had given to Sam, over the years, over the months, over the past couple of weeks that we have been watching him. He passed untimely death, only 38 years old. You feel me? And he had given specific instructions to a great friend of his, somebody he considered a brother, named Freezes It, also known as Jason. But at the end of the day, Sin passed in Canada. Freezes It, another activist and political figure named Andre Taylor, also known as Gorgeous Dre, paid 15,000 return to the United States of America so they could have a funeral. Now, Kyle went behind Freeze's back and held a funeral for them privately. And he was saying because they don't know how to hold a funeral for a pimp and they didn't want to represent the pimp. But at the end of the day, they didn't pay for the funeral. We paid for the funeral. Simple paid for the funeral. You feel me? And they buried him without pretty much giving Freeze or Andre Taylor any heads up. Now, Freeze was in Miami at the time, flew to Chicago, lived out there for about a month, and then he flew elsewhere because he had an understanding the funeral was not going to take place. Soon as he left, they had the funeral. I want to say like a week later. Freeze, good friend, good brother, and he paid the rent. I don't know whose rent he paid, but he paid someone's rent. You feel me?
He hold on. He paid. This is what I'm gonna. This is what people been telling me. He
Hmm.
paid three rents. I know for certain he paid. I know
He
for
paid
certain he paid
three
one.
rents. Go ahead. Yes.
Know for certain he paid one,
Hmm.
and that was Mama P. You know, Simpson's mom. Why she was still living? I know that. Why she was still living? I don't know. If she's
Probably when Sin just got out of prison. Is what you're
yeah.
talking about.
That's what I'm
Okay, go
saying.
ahead.
He paid that. He paid that for a while. He
Good
yeah.
information, bro. Thank you for that.
He paid that for a while. You know what I'm saying. Freeze ain't throwing it up in people's faces about that because Mama P rest her soul. You know
He paid that rent, and then he paid the
he
the
paid
brother
brother
and the
rent.
sister's rent.
He paid brother's rent.
He paid the brother's rent.
The man that didn't even the give the man the invite. You he paid your rent, bro. He the reason you got a roof over your head. And you
Bro,
can't
and
even
then look at this. Let me interject. Let me interject. So if you, let's say, if if he was like, yeah, your brother wanted me to run the funeral and make all the decisions, and you knew you didn't want to do that, or you felt like you were so unfamiliar, why did you let the nigga pay your rent then? Or why would you feel like the nigga freeze was just such a stranger or so detached from you to the point where you feel like you don't think it's a bit odd a stranger would want to pay your rent? Are you just thirsty? Are you just greedy? You feel me?
right. You literally pocket this man's money and didn't give him the
If somebody
invite.
just knocked on my door and was
It-
like, "Hey, God forbid, hey, your sister Lauren just died. Can I?" Told me I could run her funeral and I'm gonna pay your rent. I would actually think that you're somebody to my sister at that point. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And if I didn't feel like you were somebody to my sister, I wouldn't
I ain't
want you
gonna
to
take
pay
your
my rent.
money.
Nigga.
I ain't taking your
Stupid.
money.
You feel me?
Who
Nigga
the
out here
fuck are you?
designing you, bro.
Like, I don't care how much money it is. I'm not gonna take it if I don't know you. It may come up with
That's what I'm trying to set
stipulations.
you there, bro.
Like, oh, you took my money. You owe that back. You owe double or something. You know what I'm saying? You know people pull fast ones like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't take everybody's money.
So I do want to say, I want to send my condolences. Actually, true. I just want to say,
Yeah, because not everybody in the family was involved in that. Some people didn't know what was
no,
going
no,
on
the
behind the
whole
scenes.
family wasn't involved. They might have had their opinions, but they didn't have like. I want to say, man, just out of respect for Sam, for Philip, um, I just been trying to control my energy and hold my tongue because that's still his blood brother at the end of
Yeah,
the
that's
day.
the but
So I still
still,
gotta show respect to him. But that was foul. Is all I like. As
yeah, that was.
I never used any profanity to him. I never called him any names. I didn't even make an individual video about bro. That was foul. And you know what you did? All the smiling, all the laughing, and you just trying to just sweep it under the rug and say you don't. All the manipulative and all the that it just
Like
it
I
wasn't
said,
cool, bro. It
like I
wasn't
said,
cool.
he didn't have to give a pimp funeral, but you could at least invite it to the funeral that you did throw. That's it. That's it. That's all we saying.
He could have did it
Like I
much
said, yeah, you could.
whatever he did. I didn't see it, but
Nobody's seen it.
rules because they were so living so lavishly, but at the end of their life, they didn't have any Kenny Red, like all these different figures in life. Like
Yeah, he did, and he knew. Yeah, but everybody know how he wanted a big funeral though. He wanted a big funeral.
that, that's
Like I said. Like I said, it didn't
Yeah,
have to be.
man.
It didn't have to
It's
not necessarily be a traditional pimp funeral. It could have just been a big, extravagant funeral for the masses. Is that what people would have wanted? He just
something.
wanted to be celebrated in good light.
Didn't even have a fucking obituary. Excuse me. Didn't even have an obituary, but last. I hope you didn't steal it all. But I hope you. I hope
Oh no! Oh no!
bro.
Not that! Not
Like
that!
it's so easy to get some clout and get famous and damn, how am I still in this financial situation? Like
Man, I'm
she really just came on here and said that she was R. Kelly, and nobody believed it. But just
dude,
with
dude, 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 dude. Nobody gonna believe this though. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You know she's Aaliyah's and R. Kelly's daughter, bro. I'm J Lo and Ja Rule's son, bro. I'm Ja Rule and J Lo's son.
me
Believe it or
too,
not.
bro. We brothers. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh
That's
Lord.
crazy. But then the fact that you just had the creative mind to just come up with that's so stupid, so dumb, and people just ran with it, and of course generating more money, making memes off it, T-shirts. Like, bro, that's why black people are just so beautiful in the mind, man, because that's just so stupid, and other people are making money off it. People are making songs off it, doing interviews. I'm like, hold this bitch got an interview for this goofy ass shit. She's gonna be able to feed her family for the rest of her life potentially for just saying some stupid shit.
Hold on. You
Like
know
what?
what?
Like Perkio.
You know what's crazy though? Hold on. This is so crazy. Even though I know it's not true. But what if it is true?
What if it were to be true? I mean, I already told you, man. Like she would have been a billionaire by now, man. Somebody would have been a billionaire out this situation because now we have actual proof. Like, man, nigga.
Uh, R. Kelly still alive. We need that DNA test. Chaos.
R. Kelly's still
Hey,
alive, and all of Aaliyah's family still. Get her brother, tell him to spit in a cup, and mail it to my address. P.O. Box. No, I'm just playing. Man, at first I was mad about it because I'm like, oh, hey, disrespecting the dead. Aaliyah used to be my favorite singer. I had all her albums, which I didn't. They were my mom's, but I still listen to them bitches like they were mine. But it was just now it just makes me appreciate people's creativity and the willingness for people to entertain goofy shit. Like
oh yeah.
everybody, I do want all my black people, everybody, to come up and to use your creativity, to do what you got to do to get out of whatever situation you may be in, man. As far as that situation, of course, I just have to sit back and just take a chill pill.
That's funny though. It's entertainment though. That's why we do it.
It was entertaining, man. It was very entertaining. But what you did, you tried to kick the door down, man, with that Jay Prince situation. Go ahead and speak on that, man.
Like I said, Jay Prince, what are you doing? That's not how you do business. That's not how you. No, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. Even Cardi B called you out on your bullshit, bro. Cardi called you out on the bullshit.
As far as she said that he didn't. Well, a lot of people get things. I'm not. I'm not trying to take sides in this situation, but
I, I'm speaking
I
facts.
kind
I'm
of
speaking.
am. I want to. But what Cardi B said, how would you have any hand in saving my life for the blood from the Bloods and the Crips, and you're a Houston GD? But what you don't understand is Jay Prince has been active in the in hip hop history since before me and her was alive. We are both '90s babies, bro. Like she was born in '92, I was born in '91, right? She might have been born in '91 too. I don't remember, but she's a '90s baby. Jay Prince has been active before the '90s. You feel
Oh
me?
yeah,
As far as his gangsterdom, he's good friends with Suge Knight. He's good friends with probably OG Crips out here. And the
oh
GDs
yeah,
is that's a whole different breed, bro. We're not blood. Excuse me, they're not Bloods, they're not Crips, and there's GDs in all 50 states, just like his Bloods and Crips are all 50 states. So it doesn't matter that the nigga's not a Blood or a Crip, bro. Like, what's that supposed to mean? It's not
and not
impossible.
hold on. Not only that, people don't realize how GDs roll. We are the hold on, hold on. I'm speaking like I'm GD. Hold on. Let me I'm speaking like I'm GD. Hold on. Like, but GDs out is the I want to say is the most populated gang in the
It's the
United
Crips,
States.
it's the Crips, and then I couldn't really tell you the second one, but it's definitely the Crips though. GD's
I'm
probably like
not, maybe in the free world maybe, but I've been since I've been doing this little YouTube stuff and everything. I'm talking about like YouTube, like prison stories though. Everybody say in the prisons, GDs are the most populated. So I would figure in the free world they're more populated too.
in the world, it would probably have to be Crips, and then maybe Latin King. Then, then I think GD would have to be five, if anything. Definitely, definitely top 10, but I wouldn't say them. In prison, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But at
saying.
the end of the day, it's really the whole thing is GDs
Especially
are not Bloods and Crips, and they have more wiggle room.
especially if
And
you,
because
especially in the southern prisons, GDs are definitely the top rank gangs.
But we
Most
do have to say this: it's a bigger population of certain. I don't even want to make it a. It's really not about the gang thing. That's that's really the most important thing for me. It's
and you really can't
it's a
say
universal.
Crips
It's a real nigga thing, huh?
and you really can't say Crips because they got different breeds and different things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
Just the
that
brand, just the Crip brand is bigger than the GD brand population wise. Not saying that they're
yeah,
better at anything
I'm
or
just saying. I'm
doing
just saying because
anything.
you can't really. That's what I'm saying too. You kind of gotta break them and branch them off too because you got the 20s, the 60s, 80s, 30s. What you know what I'm saying? Not disrespect. I don't know if I'm getting it all right. I don't want no crip dude coming up.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah,
Are. So it's neighborhood Crips, gangster Crips, and Hoover.
yeah, yeah.
There's different branches. There's renegades. There's insanes. There's GDGDs. There's OGDs. There's people that do the 123 it's a lot of it's not they're all GDs though. You feel me? And then we have the BDs, which just themselves like folks overall is bigger than the numbers. Way bigger. We can just, I would say, folks, when you say the many Atlanta disciples and stuff, but the folk nation is probably triple all the Crips, bro,
That's what I was
for
saying. That's
sure.
exactly what I was saying. That's exactly what I was trying to say, bro. Exactly what I was trying to say. You just say all that just agree with me. You said all that just agree with me. That's what I'm saying. I was including all that. I was including all that. That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to I didn't want to have to go in detail about it. I didn't want to have to go in detail about it. I just sum it all up. That's why I said what I said. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hold on.
To be, I don't know what they are. I'm saying allegedly, they're both allegedly the same side as far as the street attire. You feel me? But are you to say that somebody's family didn't fuck with them like that? That was totally out of line. I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with that at all because it's people. That's his blood family, bro. When you were saying he wasn't with you, and you heard all these rumors saying that a serious accusation. So if you heard that, if you heard he or she say that, you should have.
I don't know. I just, like
Somebody, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about this part. If if I heard that somebody thought I killed their cousin and I went live, to me that would look like I'm trying to put it out there by saying without saying I'm in fear for my life, so I'm gonna make it public on the internet because Offset might do something to me. So I want everybody to know that Offset was that I had something to do with his cousin being killed. So I'm gonna put it out there. So if anything happens to me, everybody knows that Offset has something to do with it. You feel me?
but not only that, you kind of saying you kind of saying you're guilty as well.
How
You know what
so?
I'm saying? Huh?
How so would you say that?
Because if I know I didn't do anything, I'm just gonna call you about it and be like, "Hey, you know, I'm sorry. You got my deepest condolences, but you know, I ain't that type of dude.
I didn't
I
do
didn't
that
have no
shit.
involvement in on that. That my hands are clean on that. You know what I'm saying, on that situation. You know,
For sure, bro.
that's all you have to do. And if you done had no involvement, your conscience should be free, and you shouldn't have to worry about nothing.
So look, the whole thing was he was saying, well, if you're saying it in private, well, I'm gonna bring it to the public, but that's not chess. It's like that's really like something that somebody is doing if they don't really understand. That just doesn't seem very smart, bro. Like you said, if you really, it's like it's kind of like a reverse psychology thing. Like you're saying it in secret, you're saying it in private, so I'm gonna air you out in public, and I'm gonna put something on it. Two more things on it and involve your wife. Like, bro, it's just all bad. Like, and like I said, I didn't even say that, but this is the OGs, bro. This dude is, I think, 58. He's about to be 60. Like, bro, you're definitely using the internet. The first time when he did it with NBA YoungBoy, I kind of tried to let it slide, like, but now, like, you supposed to be the background man. Like,
Not only
cool,
that,
but
not only that,
you know, yeah, go.
not only that, it's that getting older and everything. Now you want to be seen. Don't forget about me, type thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't. Um, what's the line above the rim? Don't forget who we are. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who we are, who we workshop. Remember that? Remember he said Bernie Mac said that the shop at above the rim. They don't know who we were. You know what I'm saying? Reminiscing old times.
Yeah, that's
Trying to trying to still
make
think he the
people know
man.
who you are, Jay Prince.
No, he's just trying to stay. He's just trying to stay in front of the cameras and let people know. Yeah.
But he was never like that, bro. Like he wrote some verses for the Ghetto Boys. He let that be known. He wrote Scarface. He discovered Floyd Mayweather and put the money behind him. We know that. He signed Do or Die. He offered to sign Twister. He signed YBN Namir and all of them. We know you for playing the back, bro. He really revolutionized the hip hop game at that point. He put the South on the map.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
bro, we know who you are. You don't have to keep doing all this. See, I'm holding my. You don't have to keep doing this because this internet is not even a young man's game, but it's a different type of world where you just have to do things differently because this is like I don't even want to compare, bro, to Charleston White, but this is trolling at this point. At least to say the least, you're trolling, bro. And like I said, all respect to Jay Prince. Read his book twice. Great book. Of course, I know his resume to the extent that I do. All respect to him, but I would have to say, man, we're not gonna forget about you. You don't have that fear. You know what I'm saying? So, I would just say, just take
That's
a
all
seat
it is.
for a minute. Rethink what you have going on. Just let your dad rest and let the family mourn, bro. Because if anything should
Like I
happen to you or your family, I would hope you want that same respect. That's all for me.
like I said, I don't think he's in front of the camera. You know, just like you said, he's not in front of the camera to claim that like he had involvement. He just want to be in front of the camera so people don't know. Don't forget what his legend was about. That's all. He's just trying to stay relevant in front of cameras while he got the little chance.
Hey, the only thing I could say as far as that, just like replying to your statement, Jay Prince, if you want to stay relevant, bro, just do what you do
Oh,
best.
and I hope and I hope that it can reconcile that situation too before it gets out of hand. You know, because because honestly, it takes. And you know what? Congratulate Offset too, and Yeah, yeah,
At
and
least I haven't seen him do music, but staying out of trouble,
yeah,
making his money.
and yeah. Shout out to also the Quavo for being calm and level headed. Because man, if I had the money and resources, soon I would have heard it. Soon I would have
Emotional,
heard it. You already know.
yeah.
I'm zero to a life sentence, just like that. Zero to a life sentence, like
Like, bro, these niggas do. First of all, these niggas do drugs. They're the Migos, and they don't give a fuck. So I know that's not supposed to scare everybody, but
that.
drugs on purpose,
That's
especially if they
unstable.
got money. Shit, exactly. But
That's unstable.
but
Oh,
the Drake, that's the J. That's who Jay Prince actually was. His son found.
yeah, I know that. Yeah, what is that? What is that? The 7 minutes in Dallas or something like that freestyle. That wasn't one of Dre Prince's studios. The, yeah.
Nah, bro. So what happened was Jay Prince's son was on YouTube.
No.
I
I'm
guess after
saying,
the grassy.
I'm saying when I'm saying when Jay Prince's son found Drake and everything, they had caught up years later, or whatever. This is when Drake was with Lil Wayne. He ended up doing a 7 minutes of um Dallas or Houston freestyle, and that freestyle was in one of Jay Prince's studios. That's what I'm saying. He performed that freestyle in that studio.
Oh, I don't know about. I mean, I guess in the book he was talking about how his son Jazz was on YouTube, and he was like, "Yo, it's this kid named Drake." I'm trying to do this A&R thing, and then he was like, "All right." He flew him out, and then I guess he let him do. That's probably what you're mentored him, and they put him out, and they introduced him to Wayne or whatever. But
Yeah,
that
Wayne was
same
the.
guy, huh?
Did you know what? Did nobody really want to fuck with Dre too
He's on
much
my pod.
because yeah, like I said, did nobody wanted to fuck with Dre too much
Son,
when he came out because they thought he was a soft little Canadian kid just happened to rap good, and nobody was like, oh, he don't got no background and he don't got a rough background, so we ain't gonna fuck with him. And Wayne said, I'll fuck with him. Wayne said, I'll fuck with the kid.
somebody
Like,
told me he did it. It was off for debt, and then he actually like molded him to be a good rapper. Something to do with Kanye. Kanye wanted to put him on good music, which I
no,
thought he was playing.
nobody wanted to fuck with him because he didn't have a tough back because he had how could I say what is that a
Like a privilege.
privileged background. Yes, he had a
Yeah.
privileged background.
The
Like,
nigga was a fucking actor. He already had his own money by fucking 13 or whatever. Anyway,
yeah, and Parents already had money too, so he was just he was just a young dude making
see,
money on top of money.
that's the toxicity. I don't even want to go off the topic too much, but that was the problem with the music back then, bro. Because it really was hard to early 2000s. Drake came out when I was in college, bro. Like, nigga, I remember that was six or some shit. 2000. So niggas really, it was all Cassidy and fucking Jada Kiss. Still, niggas were on that shit. This 50 Cent was like on his third album or some shit. That's when Curtis came out. You know what I'm saying? It was really either that or that backpack shit. Like all positive. And this nigga came fusing R&B and rap. Like it was
Mm-hmm.
kind of like
But
that. It was kind of like the Atlanta sound. You know how like
it was. Matter of fact, he came out with his pretty much his own sound or whatever. It was different. It's
he did,
unique.
he did. What I really meant was people in Atlanta were rapping and singing, but not like how Drake does it right now.
Um,
Like you remember Fabo from D4L, right?
yeah,
Kind of like that.
stable.
I'm
Tie it
Fabo.
up, tie
Exactly.
it up.
I'm not saying that's where Drake got it from. Maybe that has a little bit of something to do with it. But as far
But
as a rapper singing and rapping, that was really unheard of, at that
mhm.
time.
And I like some of Drake's songs, like where he just, literally he have a nice little rapping flow, then all of a sudden hits you with that R&B. Ooh, you just put my girl in the mood, Drake. Go ahead. I got a nice
Yeah,
little vibe to it, and my girl just got wet from it. Oh yeah, it's on and popping.
hell yeah. And why are we talking about Drake? Because Drake has been made a person of interest, excuse me, when it comes to the late rapper XXX Tentacion. So the guy who allegedly assassinated XXX Tentacion, RIP to him, big fan, named Drake as somebody who paid him to murder that rapper. Which, yeah, you can go ahead and speak on that. I don't know if you want me to get. Pretty much people know about it, but
But
X and Drake have a
Drake,
little beef.
Drake, are you really showing your real card now? You wanted people to think you extra sensitive, but deep down you really hood. You really hood. You really street,
That's the
huh?
best way to do it, man. Violence moves in silence,
like Lil Wayne say, real G's move in silence like lasagna.
bro. But see, that's the whole reason that I tried to link him and Jay Prince. Like, you've been spending too much time with the Godfather. Like, bro, yeah, you've been. Yeah, he said what? Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna send him like 30. Like, nigga, what? I'm not. See, that's why people got to stay in their lane. Now, Drake has the money to defend himself, but the average person does not. The average person does not. So if you want to keep kicking it with the gangsters and chilling with them, and you think all how they dress is cool and all the slang and all the lingo, that's on you. But stay in your lane because you see how easy it is, even me, as a normal person, to link those two people. I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying he didn't do it, but if they're gonna use Young Thug's lyrics against him for saying something that's not necessarily innocent, we have audio and visual that Drake might have done something like that. So
Hold on, and can y'all stop charging rappers with crime and rap because they just be rapping? Like literally, some of these people just be acting the lifestyle. They're not really portraying, and something happens to go down, like it said did. Y'all want to charge him for it? Y'all want to charge him for it?
you gotta move a lot smoother, man. I'm not saying
No, no, seriously, bro.
I'm
Seriously, bro.
saying.
You know, hold on. You know how many? You know some of these rappers don't. I'm not saying all these rappers. I'm mean, saying some of these rappers don't really live the lifestyle they portraying, right?
Most 90%,
Okay,
more than that,
yeah. So you know,
which is a good thing. Stay
yes, yes,
clean.
yes. Keep your hands clean. But I'm saying, so these rappers, like I said, these rappers be rapping just be saying stuff, and then something happen just that happens to go. a certain way, y'all want to charge murder. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to like,
See,
man. I wish
exactly.
I could. You know what I'm saying? We could matter of fact, hold on. Prime example. Me and you get into a rap beef. We both know it's just a rap beef. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, me and you could call each other. You know, after I drop this, like, man, I just dropped this song. I just killed you on it. I can't wait for you to hear it. I just killed you on it. I can't wait for you to hear it. When you hear it, you gonna call me and be like, you gonna hate me. You gonna hate me in the next day. You know what I'm saying? Cause,
Right.
but he be like, all right, you gonna wait to my reaction on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the whole time, you know what I'm saying, and say something would happen to me or whatever, they be like, you said this in this song. Like, that's my blood cousin. We talk every day. Like, shoot. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm glad they came because that's
The rapper, I'm pretty sure I sent you that song,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
you did.
called Ride Out.
Yeah, you did.
He gave specific details, and he
Ooh,
said exactly what he did. What I did want to tell the youth is, bro, there's a rapper you might have heard of him. He's not just a producer. He doesn't just make TV shows. There's a rapper named 50 Cent.
mm,
Okay, when I was growing up, 50 Cent was like, I don't want to gas it, but 50 Cent was like the new 50 Cent was my generation's Tupac. Okay, besides Gucci, Gucci would have probably been Tupac, and 50 Cent was my generation's Biggie. Let's just say that 50 Cent gave intimate details, but it was also ambiguous and general. He wasn't saying shit that he said things that we believed that he did, but it was also shit that other gangster niggas did. But he just was so convincing and said it with so much passion. It seemed right coming out of his mouth. He didn't say specific details like Thug. Gucci even gives specific details on a lot of things where it's like you had to be there to know these things. You also have to know the law before you say certain things. You also have to look at rappers like King Von. It's a lot of rappers like King Von where if you listen to their music, it's a lot of pauses. It's a lot of shit that's blurted out. I mean, not blurted out. It's they took it out, okay, because he gave certain like information where the producer was like, no, you can't say that. And you don't want to freestyle over that. Let's just take it out. It'll make it sound even harder. Rappers like Uncle Murder, where it's songs that you really have to like have access to certain type of things to even hear the real version of that song. Because he gave details on a real murder or something that he saw. You gotta be smart, bro. I'm not saying that you can't say what you want to say, but you can't say what you want to say.
for real. You can't say
God
what you
damn
want
it, like
you trying to face 20 to
this is
30.
business. Is that you want to make a raw song or you want to make a spread? Which one? You can't do
You trying to make millions off of this or have millions in your books?
get money on your books. Like god damn, you can't have both, man. You trying to make songs for the inmates or you trying to make songs with the inmates?
Not with the inmates. Oh no.
Shit.
Y'all gonna be on that table real for real.
Being on that metal table, talking about the good old days.
I was free. I had millions. Now I got millions in
A year.
commissary. I got millions on that commissary. Thank you, book of years.
Started
I
out with
gotta
millions of fans.
I
Go.
gotta pay my just to use the bathroom. Like,
Turn and told your head, boy. Turn and flush the toilet. I'm trying to get this bread, boy. Yeah, man, this nigga stupid, bro.
Shit, he told me I can't take a shit past midnight. I gotta hold it in till 7 a.m. What?
You still, still I gotta hold it in at 7 a.m.
That's when he go to
I'm
breakfast
on the
time.
phone with my
That's when
on
he
the
go to
phone with my back
breakfast.
to the wall, thinking about y'all. Like, come on, man.
Oh God.
See, you gotta be smart. You gotta move smart, man. So if
Oh.
Drake did that, that would be horrible, man. I know people have a real close relationship and a love for their mom. I mean, who hasn't gotten in a fight because somebody said something about their mom, man? My mom is an overly attractive woman. She's light skinned, she has freckles, and she's taller than the average man. I've gotten in fights over somebody saying something stupid about my mom. Would I kill somebody because somebody has millions of followers and they said they'll fuck my mom or they'll do something to my mom? No. So hopefully, which I don't believe Drake would do that. He is light skinned, and that is light skinned activities. But I don't think Drake did that though, bro. I don't think he spent that much time with Jay Prince to build up the confidence. I don't think he knows people. I mean, I think he does know people that would do some shit like that. But nigga, no, bro. Like we already seen the outcome of this. Did Jeezy put money on Gucci Mane's head? He said it. It's in a song that you can listen to it right now. He sent somebody to kill him. Jeezy didn't go to prison for that shit. But that's not a good example, though. It's not a good example. Not a good
Shoot,
example.
because
Did Jeezy go to prison for that? No. So why the fuck do you think Drake would go to prison for the same shit? You feel me?
uh, shoot.
Nigga said Drake gave me some money to kill another rapper. Nigga, that's stupid.
And why would you tell? You just messed up. You just messed up the money. you, if that is true though, you lost
Do you
all leverage you had. You lost
exactly?
all you lost all leverage you had when it comes to anything. You
Do you if that nigga had the money to get XXX Tentacion whacked, what do you think he would do to you? And do you really want to be the nigga who's known for snitching on Drake? A white girl from the suburbs will kill you for snitching on Drake, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you, stupid ass?
you had
All these
Barbie
fans.
you had Barbie parents coming up to the to the penitentiary. Me
Exactly. So
somebody don't
your
even
mom
know.
will kill you for snitching on Drake, bro. What's wrong with
Like
you?
no. Hold on.
Nigga said Drake made me do it. What's that song by T Pain? Blame it on the alcohol? No, blame it on the R&B singer. What the fuck is wrong with you? Man?
But
Blame it on the Toronto rapper, nigga.
you sound soft as pudding, boy.
You can't even move to Cuba after this. You
Damn.
better do a song with 6ix9ine and get it popping, boy. Stupid ass. Nigga said Drake made me
So
do it.
might as well get a song with 6ix9ine and Gunna. 6ix9ine and Gunna. Come on now. Um, that song would go hard. Call it the Rat Pack.
That's sad,
Ooh.
man. That was one of my Gunna was used to be one of my favorite rappers. And you know what? I don't even feel any condemnation because I listen to R. Kelly from time to time. That's okay. I don't know if Gunna put any new songs out. I'm not really curious. I still listen to Gunna. I listen to pre-snitch Gunna. That's what I call him. I listen to
This guy.
Gunna before. I don't listen to Gunna after. That's different. And I listen to R. Kelly too. I don't listen to R. Kelly's shit. I think the song that he wrote about him confessing shit. I just wanted to hear what he said, but I'm not even an R&B fan like that. But when I feel like listening to R. Kelly, guess what I do? Listen to R. Kelly. Because you got to separate the art from the artist. If you don't want to do that, that's on you, bro. But what else we got, man? I kind of want to slip this in, but that's random as hell. So this nigga Boosie, man,
Mm.
this nigga. I used to be a real fan in high school, but now not so much. I listen to his podcast and his interviews more than he doesn't have a podcast. That was a slip. That was a slip of the tongue. I listen
You
to
talking
his
about
interviews when I can.
the
Yeah,
podcast
I'm
he be
black,
on? Yeah.
but he was on an interview with some white guy. I don't know who this dude is, but he kept saying the word economy, but he kept pronouncing the word economy wrong, and he used it in the wrong context. And a lot of people were clowning him for it, and that's the problem, bro. The thing about it
Okay. He
is
was
that it's apparent. No, go ahead.
he was meant to say another word, but he couldn't pronounce it, so he pronounced it as economy. So it's, so I just want to get that out there too. So
I believe that he was trying because he kept saying economy. Now people were saying that, oh, you're making excuses for him, and I was like, bro, Boosie is a street nigga, bro. So he just might have stopped paying attention in third grade or whatever age that you learned that word. Is obviously has been reading, trying to grow his vocabulary and taking his lifestyle more serious. Because what I did also comment was, as a serial entrepreneur, economy is a word that you probably will have to run across a lot. But for people to be automatically laughing at him, I think it's fucked up. I think it's disgusting, especially my dad being an educator, my sister's an educator, and one of my cousins is in school for education.
and
I
not
don't
only
think ignorance is funny at all.
no, and not only that, for some of the people that is laughing, he worth is more than you, way more than you. Like, come on now, like his kids' allowance is in your whole life right now. Like, stop playing.
That's the same thing. That's what I'm thinking. Like, bro, the lack of education that he has. I mean, I'm not saying it's okay because he doesn't have a certain amount of education, but it obviously didn't mean shit because the nigga's a multimillionaire. A nigga does, go to sleep on 50 acres of land every day. The nigga does have his own real estate business. The nigga has his own cologne, fragrances, chips. He has his own credit repair service, credit bureau, shit like that. But not to brush past and I rather I'd rather him use a word wrong and to use it than not know the shit at all. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like I said, no, go ahead.
Uh, like like I said, like I said, um, like I said, he's worth millions and millions of dollars. So it does, like I said, it doesn't really matter that he used a couple words wrong for now y'all can use it as entertainment, something to talk about. Something to, matter of fact, something to actually put more money in his pockets. He gonna get booked more
Exactly.
shows now. He gonna get booked more shows now. More interviews
No,
coming his way. He gonna be on Saturday Night Live. It might be a skit on Saturday Night Live SNL for him right there.
and that takes confidence. So like, okay, I was working at Smashburger, right? And it was this dude that was fresh out of prison. You know how people, they get institutionalized, they like to read. So it was this dude named Derek. I'll never forget him for the rest of my life. I used the word tedious, right? Because I was, chopping tomatoes, doing onions, and I was like, man, this job, is hecka easy, but it's very tedious. And he like, I could see, the body language of somebody that's thinking. He was like, huh, tedious. Next day, he came back, but the fact that he, but like the fact that confidence and self awareness, and you know that okay, I learned this. This is a word that I'm unfamiliar with. I don't know the definition. Try to use my context clues, and now I'm gonna build up the confidence, or I already have the confidence to look uneducated or look stupid, as people like to say. I applaud you. I applaud Boosie and I applaud everybody for trying to obtain that education. Just like they said,
Mhm.
Kodak Black just enrolled at SAU. I mean ASU. Why would you not go back to school if you're a rapper? If you're a public
Exactly.
figure trying to teach other people or entertain people? Lil Wayne got his psychology degree. Master P went to college. You know what I'm saying?
And the
Like,
NBA.
and he went to the
Always,
NBA.
always got to throw that out there.
Definitely got to encourage the people to get educated because you can't keep getting mad at people for saying that we're ignorant and saying that we're bad parents and saying that black people are just so toxic, and we discourage each other from being educated and laugh at each other for not having a certain type of reading level. Like that's counterproductive.
Mhm.
But just trying to throw that out there. I know I went on a little tangent, but that's important because I love my people. So
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got on that.
what
So,
else you got, man? We got one more thing. Two, one, two, three. Two more things.
okay. Mm, trying to think. What's are the last two?
Gucci Mane and the teens in Chicago made
Oh
for
man,
white
that
people.
Chicago, my home city, baby. Home,
Hey, it's Chicago, Nago.
wilding, baby. That's all I can say is wilding. But only right though. Only right. Got that white only signs in the back of the bus, huh? The white only sign in the back of the
Well,
bus.
let me tell the people exactly what happened because everybody doesn't know. So
Oh, go ahead, cause
apparently,
I'm.
it was probably the Jefferson bus, but apparently, on the bus on the CTA public transportation in Chicago, Illinois, teens forced all the white people who entered the bus to sit in the back of the bus in honor of Black History Month. That's what happened. There's a picture of it, and when I get my computer popping, I'm gonna start editing this shit when I come back. But yeah, did you want to speak on that, man?
Man, I can't believe them teams strong arm all those little build. I just got out the gym, white man, to the back of the bus. I want to know what kind of iron they had to do that. Oh, what kind of iron they had to do that? If you get that.
But like, bro, they must have had to go somewhere because they could have all scratched together $10 and got on the Uber or something. Like, no, they really had to be there. Like, I mean, it was mostly black people on that bus, and it was probably 4 or 5 teenagers who did it, and including the person who took the selfie.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that's why I don't take the bus when I know high
I
school is getting out,
sure.
because
I
them
love
niggas are
taking a bus.
crazy.
I love being around
I'm
them.
not taking the bus too.
I love taking the bus. But what? Shoot, would I take the bus if I got a bag? If I got money? No, no. I take the bus. At least I
For
get
sure.
y'all get out of me. Y'all get the $10. I don't got nothing in my wallet but the $10 in that bus card. I don't got no ID. I got no credit cards, no debit cards. I'm sorry. This is just for entertainment purposes. I'm here just to catch the bus.
Exactly, bro. And I stay in LA, bro. Like, I didn't like taking the bus out here for a minute, cause it is what it is. In LA for shit, bro. I will take three buses. I got to go to Hollywood tomorrow, but I'm not taking the train. That's gonna be way easier. Take one bus, take the orange line, get off, and walk a little bit. I'm taking 3 buses. Fuck all of that. The train in LA, it's a whole different thing, bro. Fuck that.
Shit,
The
it
train is
looks like a whole
just
different thing. People don't even. I didn't even know y'all had trains like that.
I didn't either, nigga.
Shoot,
They don't.
trains
It's
like
not.
oh, they. You better just walking around in the alley in Compton.
And then you gotta tap your card to get on the train and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? They got two trains. You know how they got the Metro and they got the CTA in Chicago? They got the same thing, but they got like a. That's like a. It's on the street though, like a street train, because it'll take you from like Long Beach to like whole different cities and shit, to like Compton and to like Santa Monica, like far. But it's on the street. I don't like that shit. I don't like that, and I don't like the subway. They got two different, like regular shit. But nah, I'm cool on the train, bro. Cause it's nah, cool on that. I
Shit,
take
tr- for some reason, trains in cities, in the cities are the worst. Even in Chicago, look at that L train going somewhere
but people
on that
conduct
on that
themselves
blue.
different on the train. But it's it on in the Chicago. The red line, once you get past downtown, that's different. But other than that, it's cool.
No, I'm talking about the train stations themselves. You got people outside. You got it's, that's what I'm saying. The trains, it's safe itself, but I'm talking about
The
they
people,
get there.
yeah.
You got to get to the train first.
Oh,
It's a
that.
whole different thing. It's a whole different thing. Don't ain't no police. Ain't no police.
They try to
You
do
got
that shit
motherfuckers.
at
You got
night.
motherfuckers selling any and everything. You got man selling. You got the DVD man. You got the Square man.
Yeah, I got
Shoot.
$2. I got $2. I'm like, nigga, I don't
You
got
got the man. Just you got the change man. That's all he collected. Everybody got their own little hustle. You don't got two people with the same hustle.
niggas on there dancing and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
You got the kid with the we got the kids on the drums.
Niggas playing guitar? Hell yeah. They don't do that out here, bro. Niggas, no, they don't. They don't. Not that I've seen.
So it's everybody got their own little hustle to get money. Sure. And believe it or not, it's a guy there to rob you. That's his hustle, the robber. That is his job to rob you.
Anybody ask you for change for a 20? No. You got
don't
change
pull,
to that
don't do
thing? As
it.
soon as you look down, nope.
Don't do
Game
it.
over.
Sure, you better act and look broke like everybody else.
I used to do that. I got an innocent face. I could do that. But other people, nah, you can't do that.
No,
I used to do that, man.
sure, I like you. So I'm pulling out change. I'm counting that shit like that.
I asked a
Damn, this
fat
motherfucker.
person because I was small. I could just run away.
Damn, they like man. Motherfucker be like, hey, motherfuckers come up to me. Hey, you need $1 or something to get on here? They see me count change. They wanna you're like here man. Here's, you get a ride on the train. All right. Shoot, I got I just don't know. I got like 500 in this wallet, man. I'm just pulling up the change for a friend. Like y'all know I don't got it.
He got 72 cents. I got 35 cents. Random. But at the end of the day, that's pretty much all the topics. Lastly, we have to end with I already said it at the beginning, but I'm gonna say congratulations to, like I said, one of my favorite rappers, Gucci, man. Gucci. WAP.
Big
Just
Gucci.
had another baby.
Good wop.
He named her Iceland. He named his first, or not his first son. Well, his first son with Keisha Kiyor, he named him Ice. So there's an obvious name, Ice and Iceland. Of course, I'm happy that he gave birth to another healthy child, another
Mhm.
contribution to this world besides the catalogs, the thousands of songs that he's blessed us with over the years. Um, I just want everybody to take a page out of Gucci's book, man. Turn himself around and
Become a family man. Just become a family
became a
man.
family man, staying sober for. I mean, I don't live with him, but hopefully
for
staying
a
safe.
while.
And I do want people to acknowledge God in this situation. If you don't believe in God, that's cool. But Gucci Mane's favorite rapper is Project Pat, is what he said on multiple songs and interviews. And his daughter was born on Project Pat's birthday. That's not something that you could really plan. But I think, because Project Pat has turned himself around, he's doing interviews and speaking for people at prisons, doing motivational speaking, preaching, and reading the Bible, handing out Bibles at different prisons. Now, am I a Catholic or a Christian or anything like that? I don't have any religious denomination, but I think what
That-
they're doing is cool,
And not only
to say
that,
the least.
people don't realize the Bible is universal. The only thing the only thing that is different in Bibles and stuff like that and in religions is the names. Other than that, it's still the same. Still the same message in that Bible. And so for the Jewish Bible is different because they don't have a quote unquote Messiah. They just believe in God. In their words, God didn't have a son that died for
Oh yeah,
their
no,
people's sins.
no,
But
every time, yeah, I don't even want to get into that, but yeah,
I'm just saying, I ain't gonna. I'm just saying they don't.
the
Um,
Jews, they have multiple holy texts, the Talmud, the Torah, the Kabbalah, but it's all the same, man. It's all the same principle. It's all the
do
same.
as you want. Do it to others as you want them to do it themselves. That's it. Respect somebody, they're gonna respect you. If you treat people with happiness and joy, they will give you happiness and joy in return. That's it. Same.
Good message.
You know what I'm
Hey
saying?
man, so I want everybody to be safe out there.
Go
I hope you
Chiefs,
learn. Go Chiefs, man. Go Chiefs. I gotta re up on some beer because it was a long night.
dude.
And
You
it
know
was
what? Hold on. I don't even drink Bill. Hold on 1 second. I don't drink Bill. This is what the one of my homeboys left at my place. It's only one missing, and I'm trying to get rid of these motherfuckers.
give me your social so they can pull up and get that, man. No, I'm just playing.
So if y'all want it, put it in the comment section. Let me know. I give it to whoever wants them. If you're local, you can pick. You can come and meet me somewhere, and I'll have you pick them up for me.
For sure, man.
Shout out to the homeboy who left the free bill. That I don't drink. I don't
Free
drink
beer,
bill.
free bricks.
I got a
Shit,
bottle of
me
vodka
neither,
I'm about
bro.
to drink. I about to have a bottle of vodka I'm about to drink. Sure. Matter of fact, whenever you come here, they still be here for you, bro. All you got to do is put them in the fridge.
Cool, man. Shit, it's a little cooler than I thought it was. I was gonna get some steak and put them on the grill, but I don't think that's an option. Plus, I've been putting my cigarettes in the grill, so it might have to rain a couple more times before I do that. But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. It's not what it's not, man. So we just run through these topics real quick just to give people a proper outro. So
Okay.
we talked about getting R. Kelly's baby, man. We talked about Gucci Man having a baby. We talked about Sinful the Peas, Weird Brother. We talked about Drake, XXX Tentacion situation. Kodak Black enrolling in college, man. Shout out to Kodak Black. We talked about Jay Prince, Cardi B, and Offset. We talked about the teens in Chicago pushing white people to the back of the bus. Salute RIP Rosa Parks. And we talked about Boosie saying, I don't even know how he said it. Echo Nami with his stupid ass. But at the end of the day,
Hey, don't do Boosie like that. Don't do Boosie like that.
man,
Respect Boosie.
Boosie
Put
knows what
respect
he is
Boosie
to
on.
me, man. All the Boosie chips I bought, man, he better know. But At the end of the day, man, it is what it is, and it's not what it is not, man. Like it or not, the Lion Podcast. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together, man. Life is in the breath. We got Aaron motherfucking Moses and Cadillac Daddy Trey D. Another one. Peace. Gang.